What is up, heroes? This is Midnight Zero, and welcome back to the NCPL Season 4. We are in the finals, the championship, the last battle of the season. We are going up against Manou, coach of the Fresno Flygons. You probably remember him from our last game of the regular season. It was a great match. Definitely check it out if you haven't. Honestly, probably one of the best matches of the season. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to this one. Manou's a great guy. I had a rough first step with him in our battle that lasted well over 200 turns. The very first time we ever played, but since then it's been really fun getting some back and forth at him during these leagues, because again, he's an incredible battler. So yeah, let's see what he brought. I'm going to send him the challenge, and if you haven't seen the team builder, please do check it out. The team is very similar to the last time I prepped for him, but not quite the same. Raikou and Garchomp are the same, but I'm bringing Porygon 2 instead of Scizor. I changed up the EV spreads on Gliscor and Toxapex, and I changed up the moveset on Bronzong. So yeah, pretty nervous, but at this point, Manou's a great battler, I'm a great battler. I feel like this is more so just another opportunity to have a relatively high stakes, but high tier competition with someone else, so that's pretty exciting. And yeah, I'm just waiting on him to accept the challenge. I know I've made him wait a little bit before this. Also, if you're interested in the music, which is incredible, it's from Boku no Hero Academia, or My Hero Academia. It's called You Say Run, which is one of my favorite tracks from the anime. I figured it was fitting, given my obsession with Boku. That's what Lizzie and I call it. I realize we're the only people that just refer to it as Boku. But given my obsession with the anime and that I've been using this, Boku no Hero Academia wallpaper the entire season, I figured it'd be fitting to have some of my favorite music from one of my favorite anime series for this final match. It's also relatively uplifting, and it's competitive, it gets you fired up, but it's more of a positive sense. So I figured it was more befitting a finals match between two well-equipped opponents. But anyways, we'll just wait until he accepts the challenge. Alright, so here we are. He's bringing near identical team as well. I really anticipated Thundurus. I really thought he was going to bring Thundurus, but it seems he did not. He's only got one physical attacker, probably. I think he might bring a physical Victini this time around. Either way, let's hit him up with a have fun before the match starts. Yeah, so Victini, Lopunny, Skarm, Kyurem, Roserade, and Vaporeon. There's Lizzie. Always appreciated. I think Bronzong does really well in this matchup. Yeah, I think Bronzong does really well. Honestly, I feel decently equipped for this matchup. Kyurem can be a bit of a threat, depending on what set it is, but that's partially why I brought Porygon 2 as a special tank to take on stuff like Specs Kyurem. So I can pretty safely lead Raikou and click Volt Switch if I want. That might be what I do. What comes in on Raikou? Probably Kyurem or Roserade? Yeah, I like that idea. He might lead Lopunny. If he does, I just go Toxapex. Or do I just lead Pex? And click Toxic. So the Vaporeon's still a good call. It's probably a bulkier support set with Wish and Heal Bell. Probably Life Orb Roserade. Probably Specs Kyurem. Defensive Skarm. Obvious Mega Lopunny. I feel like he's going to bring a physical Victini this time around. But Victini did really well for him last time, so I still like Raikou lead. As he leads with Skarm, so that's a great start for us. So he might have expected, I don't know, Bronzong. He probably expected one of my bulkier Mons, which means he might be running a different set. I know he was running like Defog, Roost, Counter, and something else last time. But he's probably running Taunt. I'm just going to click Volt Switch. It's pretty straightforward. He goes into Kyurem. We do 15%. So our Volt Switch does 15%, so he probably doesn't have much bulk. How much is he taking from a Dragon Claw from Garchomp? Probably not enough. I do think I just go Bronzong here and click Gyro Ball. The thing is, even if I'm Levitate, he'll go through it with Earth Power. Oh no, he won't. That's Teravolt. That's Teravolt. So yeah, I can go Bronzong here. Pretty safely. And even if he specs, he's not doing more than like 45%-ish to me. So the question is, do I get on my rocks here right away? Honestly, I probably do. Yeah, I'm just going to get on my rocks. As he goes Scarm, probably anticipating the rocks, knowing that he can taunt me or get up his own rocks, or defog them this turn as well. I go hard Raikou on this, because I don't really fear this thing. And then I get another free Volt Switch. Which he should see coming, right? He's kind of trapped in the vortex here. As he goes Kyurem again. I don't think he's trying to pressure stall my Volt Switches, but now he's in Gyro Ball range, I believe. I still go Bronzong though and click Stealth Rock. Same decision as last time. In this situation, I definitely want my rocks up. There's no way he's going to stay in to risk his Kyurem to a Gyro Ball to do what, like 30-ish% to a Bronzong? He might go Victini here. Yeah. So that's not too surprising. I'm glad we get up our rocks. Now, Victini is a very scary mon. Victini is a very, very scary mon because I don't know what to expect with it. He can Bolt Strike, he can V-Create, he can Zen Headbutt, he can Psychic, he can Searing Shot, he can Glaciate. All of these different moves that are all really strong. I don't know if he's special, I don't know if he's physical. If I had to guess, I would say he's physical. I want to scout by going Toxapex. Because I live 2 Bolt Strikes even. Yeah, so I want to scout with Toxapex here. Just see what's going on. He goes for Blue Flare, so he is special. We do not see a, what's it called? We do not see a Life Orb. How much did that Blue Flare do to me? Blue Flare is a pretty strong move. It's base 130. So it looks like it did 22%, which is a pretty high roll. Doesn't look like he has a damage boosting item though. So how much would a Psychic do? Probably quite a bit. 55 to 65. So the next question is, do I click Scald here? Do I click Toxic? I think I want to click Toxic here. As he goes Skarmory. So yeah, I'll definitely click Toxic there because I can take a hit and then I can just go out to Porygon 2. Now, as you might anticipate, I go Raikou. And he gets up his own Stealth Rock. Interesting. Doesn't decide to defog them away. I'm surprised. So how much is Kyurem taking from my Thunderbolt? Not a lot. Definitely not a lot. But his Skarmory does not have it sturdy anymore. So I still click Volt Switch here. Defog, Stealth Rock. Probably Roost. And then maybe one attacking move. I obviously don't like rocks up on my side of the field, but they hurt him more than they hurt me. I'll only get rid of him if I absolutely have to. He goes Roserade, which is not too surprising. I can just go Bronzong again, probably. Because I take 56% max from an HP Fire, and my Gyro Ball has a chance to knock him out. I could also go Porygon 2 and Ice Beam. It's actually a very similar roll. I think the problem is more so if he's Sleep Powder or getting up other types of hazards. And he could be Scarf. So I don't necessarily want to go Garchomp yet. I think I'll go Porygon 2 here. Yeah, I think I'll go P2 here because if he is Sleep Powder, or if he is, I don't know, Specs or something like that, I can take the hit better with Porygon 2 and recover it off. So, yeah, I'll go Porygon 2 here. He could put me to sleep. That's something he needs to risk. It's a 75% accurate move. I'll just click Ice Beam. Yeah. I'll just click Ice Beam. Any damage is helpful. We have a, it's a roll on this thing. Like a 50% chance roll in our favor. Not necessarily in our favor, it's 50% chance to hit this thing really hard. Ice Beam will get a little bit of chip on Victini, but the real deal here is I force something to come in on rocks, and if that's Kyurem, it's taking 25%. If that's Victini, it's taking 25%. If it's Skarmory, it's breaking its sturdy. It's probably Vaporeon coming in here. If Vaporeon comes in here, I can probably just go Toxapex. He goes Skarmory. We get quite a bit of damage off. That's 31%. 31%? Gotcha. So he definitely has some Spadef investment. So for my, Ice Beam to do at least 31% as like an absolute minimum roll, he needs to have like 80 to 100-ish Spadef EVs. So he's probably got a lot of Spadef investment, if I had to guess. No more than like 100 or like almost 200 EVs though. So that also means he's not max physically defensive, which is good to know. Now, if he wants to defog here, I could probably Thunderbolt and maybe even knock him out. I think I'm going to do that, actually. Actually, let me think about this for a second. Ice Beam did 31. He's probably got some Spadef investment. That means Thunderbolt could be a roll in our favor. He might just go for Toxic here. I definitely don't want to get Toxiced, but at the same time, getting rid of Skarm can be really helpful. If he lives, he could just roost up. I think I'm going to Thunderbolt here as he goes for Toxic. Do we get the knockout? No, we don't. We don't get the roll. Or that wasn't even a roll. It's 56%. How did that do 56%? He's got to be a lot more specially defensive than I anticipated. Darn, that's really annoying. So what we can do here is we can just go hard Raikou. That's really annoying. Darn. I thought that roll was a lot more in our favor. I didn't anticipate as much Spadef investment. But it's good to know. He's probably like max Spadef. Yeah. So we go Kyurem here. He goes Kyurem as I go Raikou. He probably anticipated the Raikou. He knows that I am leftovers now, not Scarf or Specs or anything like that. Now, I don't know if he is, actually, no, I do know that he's not Scarf, right? Because... Or, yeah, he could be Scarf. Because I've always Volt Switched on his switch in. Yeah, so I've never actually been in on this thing, so I'm actually just going to go hard Bronzong here. He's Roost. He's Roost. Okay. So we know he's not Scarf, or he's probably not Scarf at this rate. I can probably Gyro Ball here pretty safely. Because after Rocks, it will knock out Skarmory even. Yeah, so I'll just Gyro Ball here as he goes Roserade. That's going to knock this out after Rocks. Yeah, so goodbye Roserade. That's really nice. We don't have to worry about Toxic Spikes or Sleep Powder. And Bronzong is back at full. Victini maybe comes in again, but then that thing is getting worn down and doesn't have access to recovery outside of Wish Passing from Vaporeon. We know he's special Victini, special Kyurem, you know, special Vaporeon, obviously, and physically offensive Lopunny. I'm not happy that Porygon 2 is toxic, but it's alright. It's not the end of the world. I learned that he's Max Spadef Skarm. That thing is really low. It's at 13%. It hardly has one more Rock Switch in, so it cannot switch in on any attack. He has to pull a hard double onto something that he anticipates he can get a Roost off against first. Or sack something to get it in. So Victini comes in. Victini comes in. What does he go for here? Do I live a Blue Flare? Blue Flare is doing a lot of damage. How does Porygon 2 take this? It should take it really well. Yeah, Porygon 2 takes it really well. I can actually recover up on it, probably. Unless he goes for Focus Blast. I think. Blue Flare does 28 max. 56. Rocks, 68. Toxic, 74. Yeah, I should be able to live 2. I might not live Blue Flare or I should live actually even Blue Flare into Focus Blast if he gets max rolls. Does he read the Pex and go Psychic? Darn, Victini, still a problem. Still a problem. It could be Scarf. We didn't see a damage boosting item. I think I'll go Pex first, and then go Porygon 2. Let's see what he wants to do here. He goes for Glaciate. Anticipating the Gliscor, or the Gliscor. I always go back and forth on that pronunciation. That's probably because the very first time we played, Gliscor was one of my kind of mid-ground plays. So I think what I want to do here, I don't want to let Skarmory get in for free on a Toxic. I think my play here is to click Scald. I think he might be Scarf. I really want to get a Toxic off on Victini. There's no doubt about that. I take a Psychic. Does he risk bringing Scarm in here? That's the only reason I don't want to go for Toxic. Is he could get Scarm in here. Actually, if he gets Scarm in here, though, I can just Infestation, Trap, and burn him. So I'll Toxic here. He goes for Psychic. We're going to get the Toxic off on him, which is really nice. We know he's not Scarfed Victini. And now we obviously switch. I said before, you know, Porygon 2 will switch again. If he's going to bring in Skarmory, this is probably the turn to do it. I'm not going to risk it. Toxapex is too important. He goes Lopunny. Interesting. Definitely interesting. So, he knows Toxapex is weak, so that's in his favor. I can go Gliscor here. I'm EV'd to take 2 Adamant returns after Rocks. I don't have my Poison Heal activated yet. He could just go for Drain Punch here. Knowing I might have Protect. I don't think he would go for High Jump Kick right off the bat, actually. I mean, I definitely don't switch into a High Jump Kick with Bronzong. Would he go for High Jump Kick? I feel like he's just going to go for Drain Punch. Which will do quite a bit. It'll pretty much knock me out after Toxic. Do I go Gliscor here? Honestly, probably. He could predict that if he wants to, but he's got Heal Bell Mega Lopunny. He's got Heal Bell Mega Lopunny. I can't say I'm surprised. You can't say I'm surprised. He's brought it once before. Definitely a good play on his part. He's got Heal Bell. Does he bring Ice Punch? Does he have Ice Punch? He's got to have Return. He's got to have a Fighting type move. He just might not have Fake Out or Power Up Punch, or maybe he can't run both Drain Punch and High Jump Kick. Does he have Ice Punch? He knows I ran Yachi in the past. He knows I ran it. I could also just Earthquake and Scout. I'll live an Ice Punch. It does 83% max. If he's Jolly. If he's Adamant, it does 91% max. This is a tough one. I don't know if he's even running Ice Punch, though. That's the thing. I don't get 2 KO'd by Return. I do kind of want to just Earthquake. think Bronzong is the mid-ground play here, but he could go Victini. I think I'm going to Earthquake. As he goes Vaporeon. So we get a good chunk of Earthquake damage off. Now, he can Wish Pass if he wants to here. My job is to go Toxapex here. Or do I just go Hard Raikou? Or do I taunt him? How much did he take from that? 36. So he is not physically defensive. He is very much specially defensive. He could be running Ice Beam, which is the scary part. Does he just click Scald here, or does he click Wish? I feel like he clicks Wish. Yeah, I feel like he goes Wish. And then I just potentially go Hard Raikou, so that the only things... so Skarmory can't come back in. Or do I just click Taunt here? Darn, I don't know if he has Ice Beam or not. That's the killer. He actually probably does. I'm gonna go Pex here. He probably has Ice Beam. And I say that because he has Heal Bell on Mega Lopunny. Otherwise, he would have used, or he would have brought Heal Bell on Vaporeon if he didn't have an extra like move slot he wanted to use. He just goes for Scald. He gets the burn, which is not ideal by any means. Scald did 16%. Scald did 16%? Hold up. Scald should only be doing 10 to 12 on me. How much special attack does he have? He's got to be like max special attack Vaporeon. Does Vaporeon get a move that'll hit me harder? This is not what I anticipated. Does this thing get Psychic? It gets Hydro Pump, Shadow Ball. Maybe like Hyper Voice? Stored Power? Synchro Noise? Oh, it might be Synchro Noise. It might be Synchro Noise, actually. That would be very interesting. I think I go Hard Raikou on the Synchro Noise. If he's max special attack, there's no way he's max Spadef. T-Bolt's doing a lot. I just realized. Yeah, he's got leftovers. Let's see here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Raikou here on the Synchro Noise. That would be really cool tech if he brought it. Yeah, there it is. That's really cool. I think I've only seen that used in one battle that A-Drive brought it to like a year ago or something. Wow, that's really cool. Good stuff on you for that, Manou. So now I probably just click Volt Switch again. As he probably goes Kyurem. Yeah. I've still got plenty of Volt Switches, so I'm not too worried about that. And now I can go for Gyro Ball with Bronzong. Or is he in range of Dragon Claw? He might be in range of Dragon Claw from Garchomp. He might be Habanberry. He could be running a lot of HP though, because he's a sub-roost, or a roost set. Let's see here. So, Garchomp's Dragon Claw to a max HP Kyurem is doing 62%. Minimum. So I think Dragon Claw kind of just picks up a kill here. Granted, he could go into Lopunny to live, but... Yeah, if I go into Garchomp, he's gotta go Lopunny to not die, pretty much. Do I think he's Habanberry? Probably not. Do I 2-hit KO Lopunny with Dragon Claw? I do. I do want to go Garchomp here and click Dragon Claw. Because if I go Bronzong here and click Gyro Ball, he gets back into Vaporeon. Yeah, I'm going to go Garchomp here. And we can just click Dragon Claw. Because Dragon Claw into Earthquake will knock out every member on his team. He is the Habanberry! No! I can't even believe it. No! He is Habanberry! You've got to be kidding me. I considered that so much. Dang. I didn't think he would be Habanberry, but I considered it. Ah. Darn. That's really frustrating. Well. Oh well. It is what it is. Garchomp would have been really helpful for Victini and breaking through Vaporeon, but it's not a win condition by any means. So now I can probably go Raikou and click Thunderbolt and pick up a kill as well. Yeah, and he's pretty much got to sack something yet again. Darn, I just didn't want to give Vaporeon or Victini a free switch, but here we are. So Volt Switch has been doing around 15%-ish. 13, 15. My Thunderbolt should knock it out. Yeah, even if he's got a lot of HP, my Thunderbolt still has a good chance of knocking him out. No! You've got to be kidding me! Oh, he lived it with 1%. 1%. You've got to be kidding me. Is that the second time something has lived with like 1% so far? Skarmory and now this? Dang, that's really annoying. That's really annoying. Now I've got to go Bronzong. As he gets back to full HP. So I sacked my Garchomp for absolutely nothing. Alright, well what I can do now is click Light Screen, and that'll help all of my other Mons live. As he goes Vaporeon. So what I can do now is probably go Porygon 2. Dang, that's really annoying. That is really annoying. So this Vaporeon is like max special attack. But especially behind a light screen, it's not doing anything. So I'm just going to go Porygon 2. Darn, that's really annoying. That's gonna bother me for a while, but and he is gonna Wish Pass. So he probably anticipates the recover here. I absolutely have to attack because I cannot let him go Skarmory. He can probably Wish Pass into Victini here. Honestly, his Skarmory's not too big of a problem. Darn, this is really annoying. I can't that Kyurem is really annoying me right now. He knows I have Thunderbolt. He's going to switch into something that tanks the Thunderbolt really well. It'll probably be Lopunny or Victini. Does Victini take a Thunderbolt? It is Analytic. After Rocks, what's that Victini at? 69%? Yeah, after Rocks, it'll take it. So I'll just click Recover here as he goes Lopunny. That was the other play he could have made. Now the question is, does he have High Jump Kick and does he go for it right now? Definitely knocks me out at this point. I just go Gliscor here. He can predict it and go for Ice Punch. He's Power Up Punch. Power Up Punch, Heal Bell, probably normal type move, and fighting type move. This could be the end, honestly. It's really frustrating. It's really frustrating because now I don't have my go-to kind of check. I think I Earthquake here for damage. If he's Drain Punch, that's pretty problematic. This could be... this is not looking good. Return at +1 is going to 2-hit KO me. Even at +1, I live a High Jump Kick with Bronzong. And I think Earthquake into Gyro Ball will knock him out. But at this rate, everything else drops to +1 Lopunny, so I think that's the only thing I can go for. Yeah, so we'll go for Earthquake. How much damage did that do? Is he... what's it called? Is he Adamant? That did 59% at +1. Yeah, so actually he's probably Jolly. He could be Adamant though, I'm not sure yet. Now the question is, what do I keep this thing around for? Does Gyro Ball even knock this out? If not, then, you know, this is probably GG. It's a roll. It's a roll. Now, what do I pick to sack pretty much at this point? Raikou can still win this game. Raikou plus Pex / Bronzong, like, they can win this game, so it's not over. It's over if he crits Bronzong, or if he has Drain Punch potentially. But at this point, what do I not need? Honestly, probably Gliscor. Yeah. So now I go Bronzong here, and I live the High Jump Kick, or I force him to go for Drain Punch on a Protect. Because he might not even have High Jump Kick. Drain Punch at +1 will probably 2-hit KO me. That's the next question. Do I go for Reflect? Because I'll live one hit. Do I go for Reflect? I'll live one Drain Punch into another Drain Punch. which means I'll still get a decent amount of damage off, and then I'll be able to live a hit with Raikou, probably. Because if Reflect is up, yeah, I'll live one hit with Raikou. Dang, this is not looking good. Heal Bell, Power Up Punch, Return, and probably Drain Punch. I feel like I need Toxapex to be healthy. But no, he sets up on that too. I think my play is to go Bronzong. But dang, if I go Bronzong and let that go down, I think Kyurem is a problem. Need to get rid of this Lopunny. I need to get rid of this Lopunny. I do think I go Bronzong and click Reflect. Because if I don't click Reflect, and I don't knock him out with Gyro Ball, I lose. And if he has Drain Punch, he's going to live Gyro Ball no matter what. And I die to 2 of them. So yeah, I go Bronzong here. I go Bronzong here, and I click Reflect. He shouldn't go for Power Up Punch because my Gyro Ball might knock him out. He also doesn't know if I have a Psychic type move. He probably doesn't think I do because I have Reflect and Stealth Rock and Gyro Ball shown, or Light Screen shown, so he probably anticipates that I have Reflect as well. But yeah, if he has Drain Punch, which I think he might, which I think he probably does, and I don't click Reflect, I lose. Okay, so he goes Vaporeon. We get up a nice Reflect, and we're back up at full, which is nice. He can just go for Scald Burns or Synchro Noise here. He can also just Wish Pass here, which is really annoying. I think my play is to go hard Raikou. But Vaporeon is so fat, it might not even... And I don't want Raikou getting weakened. Because yeah, at this point, Thunderbolt probably doesn't even knock out Vaporeon. And he can just really safely click Scald if he wants to. Do I try to pivot into Toxapex to get that thing healthy? Do I pivot Toxapex on the Scald and then go Raikou again? If I go hard Raikou, I'm weakening myself for Lopunny. He can afford to play pretty safely here and just click Scald, I think. It's not like I have a Light Screen up either. But Porygon 2 always gives him Lopunny. Yeah, I think I want to go Pex. He doesn't really fear this thing though. Is he gonna go for Synchro Noise right off the bat? How much does Raikou take from Scald? If he's max special attack, I still take quite a bit. Maybe my play is to click Light Screen here. Ugh. Ugh, indeed. How many turns of Reflect do I have? I have 4 more turns of Reflect. I could go for Light Screen here, go into Raikou, and click Calm Mind? No. Thing is, if I take that 40-ish%, let alone get burnt... Ah, man. Not good. Not good. I am indeed a thinking emoji, Manou. This is quite the pinch for me. I think I'm gonna go hard Raikou. Darn, I don't know what he's gonna do. Actually, I'm gonna go Pex. I'm gonna go Pex and heal up. He goes for Scald. Okay, so we at least get a little bit of Regenerator. I think his play here is to go for Wish. I'm gonna go hard Raikou. He probably sees that coming. But at this point, it's not going to make too much of a difference, I would say. Because I just wanted to do that to get Toxapex to be a little bit healthier. I do waste a bit of my own Reflect, but you can pretty safely go Kyurem here because it's at full. I don't know if he's running Earth Power or not. Could Calm Mind up, but I don't really want to do that. I think I Volt Switch here, as he goes Kyurem, as he's been doing all game. He takes about half from a, actually, do I just Thunderbolt here? He only takes like half from a Volt Switch anyways, I think. He goes Scarm and sacks it. Oh, Showdown lied. It said it was at 13%, but it was really, must have been a little bit below that. So I have one more turn of Reflect, so I should live a hit. Behind a Reflect, I live any hit. And my Thunderbolt should knock him out. Is he going to try and bait the Thunderbolt and go into Kyurem? Yeah, I was going to say, Manou, you thought your Reflect was going to end, I'd imagine. So he's probably going to go Kyurem here. So I think I'm actually going to want to Volt Switch. Yeah, he knows he dies to a Thunderbolt, so he's probably going to switch out. So I'm going to want to Volt Switch, actually. Oops. Yeah, as he goes Kyurem. So, nice. And now the cool thing is, actually, do I go Bronzong again? Do I go Bronzong again and click Gyro Ball as he goes into Vaporeon potentially? Or do I click Light Screen as he goes Vaporeon or Victini? Bronzong is my key to keeping the dream alive. There's no doubt about that. But yeah, he doesn't really... He goes into either Victini... He probably goes Vaporeon. I'm gonna go Bronzong here. Yeah, I go Bronzong here. How healthy is Raikou? Do I double into Raikou here on the anticipated Vaporeon is what I'm wondering. Or do I go for Reflect / Light Screen? I kind of want to go hard Vaporeon. Or hard Raikou. He's probably going to anticipate the Reflector of the Light Screen. He can go Vaporeon every time. I do think I go Raikou here. I think I want to Light Screen here. I think I want a Light Screen. If he's going to go Vaporeon, that will ease my ability to go into Raikou, but if he pulls a double into Lopunny, that's not good. How much is Vaporeon doing to my Bronzong? Behind a Light Screen, not a lot. I think I'm gonna Light Screen here. As he goes Victini. Nice. So, with the Light Screen up, we're saved from a lot of potential damage. I think my play is Porygon 2. So, what's it called? What is it again? What's that move he used earlier? Blue Flare? Yeah. Oops. So Blue Flare is doing a lot to my Bronzong, there's no doubt about that. How about Porygon 2? Or how much is my Gyro Ball doing to Victini? 18 to 20-ish%. That's not comfortable. It's really bad though if he doubles into Lopunny. Even then, my Thunderbolts and stuff are not doing a lot to Victini. Ugh, so stressful. Let's see here. Toxapex. How much is Psychic doing? It's doing still quite a bit. Point where it probably 2 KOs me after rocks. Do I go hard Raikou here? My Thunderbolt probably won't even knock him out. But Blue Flare behind a Light Screen won't do a ton either. I think I want to stay in once and go for Gyro Ball, because that'll put him in range of Thunderbolt for sure. It'll actually put him in range of Volt Switch probably. Volt Switch does 29 min. And Gyro Ball does 18 min. Even if he's got a little bit of HP, we should be able to knock him out between the two. He might overpredict here and not go for Blue Flare and then try and go for it the next turn. So I think that's what I'm going to go for. He goes for V-Create. Oh no. Oh no, that's not good. Dang it. I did not anticipate that. I did not anticipate that. Ah. Darn it. So, Bronzong's dead. Which means Kyurem low-key beats me. So does Lopunny. This is that's probably GG. Dang it. I think my only play here is to go Raikou and click Calm Mind. So, with V-Create, that's doing a lot of damage, for sure. It doesn't quite knock out my Raikou, though. Sometimes. It's looking pretty grim, guys. It's looking pretty grim. Alright, so let's see here. If I go Raikou and I click Thunderbolt, what happens? He potentially sacks this, goes into Kyurem, clicks Earth Power if he has it, and probably wins. So that straight up knocked me out too, which is worth noting, I guess, because Bronzong is still a very bulky Mon. That was a roll. That might have been a roll. He could have been, depending on the nature. Oh no, if he was naive nature, that could have been, or that was a guaranteed kill. So I go Raikou. I think I'll live one hit from Mega Lopunny as long as it's not High Jump Kick. And if I Calm Mind up, I can beat the rest of his team. That's the thing. That's the thing. But I do not take a V-Create into some other hit. So I think he's just going to sack Victini at this point. Otherwise, I don't see a way of really winning. I could go Porygon 2, potentially, and click Thunderbolt. That's not even going to knock out, though. That's going to do like 37% min. I think I've got to go Raikou. And click Calm Mind. Raikou can pull it back. Yeah, if I go Porygon 2, I take 2 V-Creates and die. He just stays in. If I go Porygon, yeah. I gotta go Raikou here. So Raikou comes in. V-Create has a good chance of knocking us out if he stays in to go for it. Honestly though, if his Kyurem doesn't have Earth Power, this might be his only way to beat Toxapex. If I click Thunderbolt here and knock him out, what happens next? He goes Kyurem. Let's see if there's a way I win via playing safe with not going Calm Mind. If I go for Thunderbolt, my Thunderbolt will still knock out Lopunny if he goes into that. My Thunderbolt will not knock out Kyurem. If I click Thunderbolt here, what happens? He goes Kyurem and clicks Roost, because he does not get 2-hit KO'd by Thunderbolt. How much is Kyurem doing to Raikou? He's not Specs. We know that. I don't know what item he was Habanberry. Earth Power behind the light screen is doing 29 to 34. At +1, I'm doing like 27 to 30% to him. Do I just click Volt Switch here? Thing is, next time I come in, I'm in range of Lopunny's return. I arguably already am, so I need to stay in for this leftovers recovery. Ah, oh, it's looking grim. How do I win this match? If he switches into Kyurem and I click Calm Mind, I win. I think that's my only way of winning, really. If I click Thunderbolt and knock this out, he goes into Kyurem and clicks Roost, and then beats me 1v1, because Porygon 2 is toxic. I think that's my way of winning. I'm going to Calm Mind here. He goes Kyurem! He goes Kyurem! He goes Kyurem. This could be our shot, guys. This could be our shot. This could be our shot here. So at +1, my T-Bolt is not quite doing enough to Kyurem to knock him out, obviously. We would need to be, I think, +3 to actually be doing around 50-ish% to him. I do have a chance to get a para. I do have a chance to get a crit. I do think this is the only timeline where I actually win. Earth Power is not really doing anything to me at this point. I've got 2 turns of Light Screen left. Do I spend them Calm Minding? Or do I start clicking Thunderbolt? I have a chance to get a para, but I don't want to... I definitely don't knock him out this turn, so he's probably going to Roost. So I think in the long run, the Calm Mind is the better play. As he Roosts. Okay. And he probably has Earth Power at this point. So Earth Power is only doing 17%, and Thunderbolt is doing 36 to 42. So he's just out of 2-hit KO range. I think I start to take advantage of this though, by going for Thunderbolt and Calm Mind on his potential Earth Power, or his potential Roosts. We do 39%. That only did 19. So that's fine. Although obviously now it's going to do double, which is going to put us in range of Lopunny. What I can do here is Volt Switch. +2 Volt Switch is going to do 28 to 33. No, I can't Volt Switch because then I just, whatever I go into, he roosts up on. I've got a T-Bolt here. Got a T-Bolt here. Yeah, I definitely don't go Porygon 2 here. I go for T-Bolt. He probably goes for Earth Power again. We get a para? No. Yeah, that's gonna do... No! And there goes all hope of us winning! There goes any shot we had. Oh, no. There goes any shot we had at winning, guys. No, Lizzie. Darn it. Darn it. So, that's our shot at winning. You know, +1, we knocked out Victini, we knocked out Vaporeon. We lived, you know, after an Earth Power, we would have had, what? We were at like 69%. We'd be at like 31%. So, it's not like we died to rocks. He could go into Lopunny, I could go into Pex, and then, or I could sack Porygon 2 and then go into Pex. Darn, at this point it's over. But if Lopunny was gone, we won. If Lopunny was gone, we won. And I could have tried to do that with either Porygon 2 or Toxapex. Because it was only at like 40-ish%. So I've got to go Porygon 2 here. There's no doubt about that. He probably just roosts here, so I'll click Toxic. Yeah. So that's fine. What does he do here? Does he switch into something else? Probably not. It'll be a miracle if we make it out of this. So Ice Beam's only doing like 20-ish% to us. I think he might just roost again. I kind of want to just recover. He probably won't switch in Lopunny. He really shouldn't. Dang. That's a really unfortunate crit. That's a really unfortunate crit. Looking back on the match, Manou prepped super well. It's not over. I mean, I think it probably is, but I think I'm always going to be incredibly frustrated with Kyurem living at 1%, with Skarmory living just barely as well on the Thunderbolts. If Kyurem weren't around, I would have my Garchomp, or I would still have... Yeah, and I wouldn't necessarily have my Garchomp still, but oh man. So I'll Toxic again here, as he probably just keeps spamming Synchro Noise. If he's not, he really should be. So he's gonna Wish Pass into either Victini or Lopunny here. He's probably gonna go Lopunny here. I'm gonna Ice Beam. Yeah, let's get that freeze. Let's get that freeze. No, we don't get the freeze. Yeah, and that's good game. There's nothing else I could have done about that. He's just gonna Power Up Punch here. I can go for a freeze again with Ice Beam, but Toxapex loses at this point. I'm really surprised he'd switch Lopunny in on something, but he lived with 1%. Can we get that clean freeze? No, we don't. Of course not. Alright, we'll go Pex. Finish it off. The only way I think of winning this is maybe Infestation. He just clicks Return here. Darn. Yeah, I think at the end of the day, I'm frustrated about Skarmory living just barely, but more so than anything, Kyurem living with 1% because Kyurem proved to be such a difficult mon for me to deal with. That's probably all it really comes down to is, you know, I'm just really frustrated with Kyurem being a pain and living with 1%. If that had killed, that would have changed the game drastically. I don't know what the roll was, how much HP he had, but it definitely was in my favor. So that's a bit frustrating. Outside of that, I mean, the crit took away pretty much all hope I had at winning this game because Kyurem, you know, look at Kyurem being gone and then Raikou, and Raikou straight up won. But let's see here. How much is Synchronoise doing? We can probably just click recover here a couple times. I'm still not going to give up, but Synchronoise is going to do a lot. To my Toxapex, because it is primarily physically defensive. Yeah, I just click recover a couple times. He anticipated that, of course. I should have gone for infestation there. Yeah, I'm gonna click recover. No, he's got heal bell. He's got double heal bell. So he didn't even have ice beam. Didn't even have ice beam. I could have dealt with this with my Gliscor. Yeah, that's GG. There's no way I beat this now. Yeah, that's GG. He goes for Synchronoise. That's gonna 2-hit KO me. So GG. Who is this other person in the chat? Yeah, GG Manou. Overall, I still think you played really well. I think I very much could have won this match, and honestly, I think I would have won this match had I gotten the kill on Kyurem. I really think I would have just straight up won the match, because without Kyurem, Raikou just destroyed the rest of his team. Yeah. Yeah, I can't help, you know, I think I played pretty well overall. I think I scouted for some things. Manou prepped really interestingly, and Manou definitely played well as well, but I think, yeah, I think if Kyurem had died that one turn, Raikou would have won the game. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm having a tough time swallowing this loss, I guess. Because I don't think I don't think Manou messed up. I don't think Manou played poorly, but I don't feel like I got outplayed. I feel like I feel like unfortunate, I guess. What else to say about it? I'm glad I made the changes I did to the team, kind of. If I had Scizor, Kyurem would not have been as much of a problem at all, because Bullet Punch would have KO'd it every single time it came in on rocks. So I think it's also somewhat unfortunate that I switched out the one counter I really had to, or like hard counter I had to Kyurem. I'm surprised he brought it, knowing that I brought Scizor last time. I really anticipated Thundurus. Yeah, I don't know, it's not sitting well. It's not sitting well, because I don't feel like I got super outplayed. And that's how I like to lose. I like to lose because I feel like truly beaten, in that sense. But I don't know. I don't have a whole lot else to say. Just gonna be down for a little bit. I'm not gonna try and get too hung up on it, because at the end of the day, it is Pokemon. Still made it to the championship. Still had an incredible season. You know, what is this? The 5th league I've been a part of. 5th championship I've been in. I've gotten first in 3 of them. This is now my second place finish. I've finished first place in the regular season in every league I've been in. So like, I know I'm still a good battler, and like, I know this match doesn't really mean that much in that sense, but it is still frustrating. I guess I should have just put more special attack EVs into Raikou. I didn't need as much HP as I did have, but yeah, let me know what you guys thought of the season. Let me know what you guys thought of this battle. I hope it was at least entertaining. I know there were some pretty pivotal, some crucial moments, but yeah, good stuff to Manou. Manou's a really good guy. He's a really good battler. You know, if I wasn't going to win this league, it was going to be him or Sam. So I don't feel like someone, you know, cheated their way to the top or anything like that. Manou definitely earned his path up here. I still do feel like I probably should have had this match though. But anyways, I will be making a video that talks about the season as a whole, what I've learned about what I like, people that have been in the league, what I like in a league, and future series that are Pokemon related. But so you guys can at least look forward to that. But until that video, this is Moon Knight Zero, and this mission is complete.